Now question number 66. Now tell me whether we can able to solve this one in the first priority or not. First priority lo solve chestama leda. Then among 5 friends, who are the 5 friends who have M, N, O, P and Q, and each walking at a different speed. 5 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they are walking at a different speed. Now P is walking slower than N. P is slower than N but faster than Q. Hence N, P and Q must be in this order. Between N and P there could be some person, or may not be some person, because the word immediate is not given. And next one, N is not walking at a faster speed. That means N cannot be at the first place. N cannot be at the first place. M is walking slower than Q. Hence M must be here. M is here M, Q, P and N. Because N cannot be at the first place, then who is the person left over here? O is the person left over. Hence, then who is walking at the second lowest speed? Second lowest speed, who is that person? Q. Choice for question number 66. Then coming to this 67. Now in this 67, now the word hunter. Now this is again individual question. Hunter. Now each consonant in the word hunter is changed to the next letter. Consonant changed to the next letter, H will become I, N will become O, T will be U, R is S, and each vowel is changed to the previous letter. U will become T and E will become D. And the English alphabet series, and then the alphabets so formed are arranged in alphabetical order from left to right. Which of the following will be second from the right? Now second from the right, tell me which letter is first from the right, as all these letters are arranged in the alphabetical order. And which letter will be at the last place? The highest letter. And U is at this place, and T is the second from the right hand side, that is choice 5. Clear now? Then coming to question number 68 to 72. Now in this 68 to 72, what is information we have? And it is based on set of numbers. Now set of numbers. Coming to question number 68. If 4 is subtracted from, and 4 is added to the second digit of every odd number, and 2 is subtracted from the third digit of every even number. In how many numbers thus found will the third digit be greater than the second digit or not? Now the question is about the third digit greater than the second. 4 is added to the second digit of every odd number. Odd number 4 is added, this 341 will become 381. And next one 915, now this will become 955. And they get 955. And again 253 is an odd number, and 4 is added to the third digit, and this 5 will become 9, 293. And 4 is added to the second digit of every odd number, and 2 is subtracted from the third digit of every even number. If 3 is subtracted, this 721. Next one 3 is subtracted, now this will be 533. Then, how many numbers are found will the third digit be greater than the second? Third digit, 1 lesser than 8, now 1 lesser than 2, and next here 5. 5 and 5 are 1 and the same, 3 and 3 are 1 and the same, and the third digit. Chapman, what is your answer here? Hence, and which digit is greater than this one? Third digit is greater than the second digit. Now in this one, third digit greater than the second digit, where can you have this one? 8 and 1, and 2 and 1, and 5 and 5, they are 1 and the same, and next one 3 and 3, and this is 9 and 3. Is there any number here? And 2 is subtracted from where? Now 2 is subtracted from the third digit of every even number. Even number 2 is subtracted, 2 is subtracted, this will be 4. And 6 and 4, now 3 and 4, hence only one such number, choice to question number 68. Then 69. 1 is subtracted from the all odd digits in all the numbers. Now in all the numbers, 1 must be subtracted from all the odd digits. Then which of the following numbers will be the difference between the first and the third digit be more than 300? Now from each of these odd digit, how much to be subtracted here? 1 must be subtracted. Now this will be 241. What are the numbers we have? 241. Next one 624. And next one 8, 0, 4. And this is 4 and 2, 6. Now in this one 2, 4 and 2. These are the numbers we have. 1 is subtracted from all odd digits. Now 241 సరిపోయింది కదా. Now 724, 9 will be 814, 804. First one ఏమేం చెప్పండి 240. Then next one, and the difference between the first and the third digit be more than 300. First and the third digit more than 3, here it is 2, and here it is so much 2, here the difference is so much 4, and here the difference is 2, here it is 0. And you know how many such numbers? We have only one such number, 804. Now this 804 we are getting from where? 915, that is choice 1, question number 69. Then 70. Now if all the numbers are arranged in descending order from left to right, which of the following will be sum of all the 3 digits of the number which is second from the right or not? Now the digit numbers are arranged in the descending order. Hence the first one will be the highest number, 915. Next one, this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 4, and this would be 5. And sum of all the 3 digits of the number which is second from the right, 341. And what is the sum here? 3 plus 4 plus 1, that is 8, choice 2, question number 70. Then 71, and if in each number all the digits are arranged in ascending order within the number, digits are arranged in the ascending order within the number, what will the difference between the lowest and the highest numbers thus formed? Lowest and the highest numbers thus formed ante mana em cheyali cheppandi? Digits are arranged in the ascending order, the lowest digit comes at the first place. And here the lowest digit is 2, here the lowest digit is 1, here it is 3, now here it is again 2. Then difference between the lowest and the highest number. What is the highest number we have? Highest number 356, and lowest number 134 and 159. Now between these two, which is the lowest? 134. Then the difference between these two, what is the difference here? Now 2. Now 2, that is given in choice 5. And 72, the positions of the first and the third digits of each of the numbers are interchanged or not? Now if the digits are interchanged, then what happens is the entire number will be reversed. What will the resultant is the first digit of the highest number? What is the highest number we have? 915. The first digit is 9. And thus formed is divided by the third digit of the lowest number. And what is the lowest number here? 253. And what is the third digit in this one? 9 divided by 3. Now 3 is the answer, isn't it? Now positions of the first and the third are interchanged. First and third interchange అవుతున్నాయి కాబట్టి ఏమొస్తుంది చెప్పండి? This will be 1, and this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6, and this would be 3. Highest number, and 519. And what is the first and the third digits are interchanged? Resultant if the first digit of the highest number. First digit of the highest number ఎంత వస్తుంది చెప్పండి? Now 6 వస్తుందా? Third 6. Now first digit of the highest number, that is 6. Then interchanged with, thus formed is divided by the third digit of the lowest number. Make a lowest number ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి? Now 143. Now the third digit. What is the third digit we have? 3. Now 6 divided by 3, 2, that is choice 5, 72. Then 73. How many such pairs of letters are there in the word wrath? Each of which has as many letters between them. Now starting with the pairs. W, no letter X, Y, Z. R, S, T. And next one A, B, and so on. And right hand side to left hand side I, J, K, L, T, U, V, W. This is a word form of the pair. A, B, C, that's it. Hence how many pairs we have? 2 such pairs, 73, choice 2. Choice 4. Then 74. Now what is the word we have? Parts. Now parts is the word N, Q, R, U. N, Q, R, and U. Now in this, P and Q. P plus 1 Q, O minus 1 is N. T plus 1 is U, S minus 1 is R. Plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. And in the same way, what is the code given to the word diet? D plus 1 is E, I minus 1 is H. E plus 1 is F, T minus 1 is S. H, E, S, F. Then diet will be coded as. Now the question is about what? E is coded as. And plus 2, P plus 2, Q, O, O and N minus 1. T and U plus 1, S and R minus 1. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? And in the same, dash will be coded as diet, isn't it? Now the question is about decoding. Now in this decoding, మనం ఎలా చేయాలి చెప్పండి? Now NQRU and POTS. Now in this order, if you observe here, N and O plus 1 and Q and P minus 1. R and S plus 1, U and T minus 1. And in the same way, now diet and Q and P. Minus 1, I minus 1 is H. Unda manaki? Now minus 2 plus 2. Then POTS parts. Now parts is called as NQRU. Then in this one P and N. P and N minus 2. O and Q plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2. And in the same way, diet. Now diet it should be minus 2 plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2. D minus 2, that is B. I plus 2, K. E minus 2, C. T plus 2 is V. BK, CV, choice 1. Then 75 to 79, Japan. Now in this 75 to 79, it comes under which category? First priority or the second priority? Now here how many persons are there? Now 7 persons. Now 7 people, namely JK, LM, NOP have different seminars on 7 different days. 7 different days were given. Hence it must be under the first priority because there is no other parameter added to this one. And starting from what? Starting with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Monday to Sunday. Then JK, LM and not necessarily L has a seminar on Thursday and now this is a definite information. First we need to fix the definite information here. L has a seminar on Thursday. Now L is on Thursday. Now we need to fix L is on Thursday. Next one. Only 2 people between L and M. M is here. Only 2 people between L and M. M is here. And only 3 people between M and N. 3 people between M and N. Now in this one 3 people between M and N. P has a seminar immediately before K. Now P is immediately before K, P and K. And next one, P neither has a seminar on Tuesday nor Friday. Now P neither on Tuesday nor Friday, P cannot be at this place. Hence P and N must be here. And here P cannot be seminar on Tuesday nor on Friday. Hence P and K. P and K were like this. And in the same way, P cannot have a seminar on Tuesday and next one nor Friday. Hence P cannot be here as well. Inka possibility and unda manaki? And P must be on Monday. P is here, K is here. And next one, J has a seminar on one of the days after K. But not on Saturday. But not on Saturday, J must be here. J has a seminar on one of the days after K. J is not possible in the second case. Then what is the element left over here? J, K, L, M, N, O and P. O must be on Saturday. Done with this? This is about question number 75 to 79. Yes, write down this arrangement. Then coming to question number 80 onwards. Now in this 80, R is the brother of. Now this R is the brother of K can be written like this. And U is the father of K. R is the brother of K. U is the father of K. And U is the father of K and S. That means R, K and S are siblings to each other. S is married to C. S and C are a married couple. And C is the daughter of Z. Now this C is the daughter of whom? C is the daughter of Z. And Z is the wife of D. Z and D are married couple. Z is a female, D is a male. And how is R related to C and M? Yes, tell me what is your answer here? C is husband's brother. Husband's brother, brother-in-law, choice 2, question number 80. And 81, how is S related to D? S related to D, D is son's husband. Sorry, daughter's husband. Daughter's husband, son-in-law, choice 2, question number 81. Then 82, if P is the child of K. Now if P is the child of K, P must be somewhere here. Then how is P related to you? Now the gender of this P is not known. If P is a male, grandson, P is a female, granddaughter. Hence it cannot be determined, choice 5, question number 82. Then 83 onwards. Now in this 83 onwards, what is the information we have? Circular table. How many persons are there? 8 persons seated around a circular table. And who are those 8 persons? G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. They are seated around a circular table. And whatever the direction here, and facing towards the center is clearly given. And only one person sits between K and H. How many persons in between K and H? There is exactly one person. If H is here, K can be either to the left hand side or K is to the right hand side because only one person between H and K. Then H is at this place, K is here. Then next one, L sits third to the left of H. L is seated third to the left of H. Here again L is seated third to the left. M sits second to the right of L. M is seated second to the right of L. And next one, J sits second to the left of Z. J is seated second to the left of Z. And we have two possibilities in each of this one. And next one, G is not an immediate neighbor of L. And G is not an immediate neighbor of L. G cannot be at this place. And as G cannot be here, then where should this G? G is here. And J sits second to the left of G. J is here. And G is not an immediate neighbor. Hence, G is at this place. G is here. And J will be at this place. And next one, J sits second to the left of G. G is not an immediate neighbor of L. N is an immediate neighbor of J. N is an immediate neighbor of J. N is at this place. But as in this case, N is an immediate neighbor of J. It is not possible. Second case is ruled out. Hence, we have left with only the first case. In the first case, I is the person. Done? Then, which among the following statements is true regarding I? Only two people between I and H. True or false? That is false. And next one, L is one of the immediate neighbors of I, definitely true. Choice 3, 83. 84, what is the position of M with respect to N? Position of M with respect to N, 1, 2, 3, third to the left. Now third to the left, and it is given in choice 5, question number 84. Then 85, if all the persons are made to sit in alphabetical order in clockwise starting from G, then H, I, J, K, L, M, isn't it? Hence, K, L, M, N. None of the persons remain at the same place. That is none. Choice 3. And 86, who among the following sits second to the left of N? Second to the left of N is H. Choice 3, 86. And 87, 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. And in this one, H, M, and G. H, immediate left hand side, opposite. And H, L, I, and H. And L, immediate left is I. I's opposite is H. I, G, and M. I's immediate left hand side, opposite is M. K, L, and J. K's immediate left hand side, opposite is J. And so what is your answer here? Choice 5, I and K. I's immediate left hand side. Ustunada? No. Hence choice 5 is the odd one. And this is about 87. Then 88 onwards. Now question numbers 88 to 92, there are certain number of persons. Amma Japan first priority or the second priority? Second priority. Why it comes under second priority? One is uncertain, and at the same time, you can number student. How many persons are sitting in the row? And it is more than 20. Hence it must be a difficult one, definitely under the second priority, question numbers 88 to 92. Then coming to 93 onwards. And syllogism logically follows. And all these chairs are what? All chairs are stands. And only a few stands are tables. Konni matrame anni kaadu. Only some of the stands are tables, but not all. And no table is a rack. No intersection between table and a rack. Then first one, no chair is rack is a possibility. No chair is rack is possible or not? Now chair is chair, rack is chair. As of now, it is possible. And second, no stand is rack. No stand is rack, stand is chair, rack is chair. This is also true in the basic diagram. Second conclusion, negative conclusion, that is a definite conclusion. Now, if then we need to go for an alternate diagram, trying to make it as false at least once. No stand is rack. To make this one false, some of the racks are stands. Now, some racks are stands is true, no rack is a stand will become false. And so what is your answer? Only one. Now, only one, and it is given in choice 5, 93. Then 94. Now, in this 94, some of the keys are locks. How to represent this one? These are the keys which are locks. Some keys are locks. And some locks are doors, and only a few doors are windows. Only some doors are windows, but not all. Konni matrame windows avutunnayi anni kaadu. Only some doors are windows, but not all. Some keys are windows. Avutunda key ikkada, window ikkada, no intersection between these two. Some keys are not doors, and as of now, no key is a door. Some keys are not doors is also true. Now it is a negative conclusion. To make this one false, then I need to prove all keys are doors and cheppali. Cheppocha ledha? All keys are doors. These are the keys which are doors. Now key and lock should be intersected. Now I am intersecting this one. Hence all keys are doors is true, and some keys are not doors will become false. And at the same time, and ఇంతకుముందు false and affirmative conclusion. Now we need to check out whether it has become true in this case or not. Now some keys are windows, key is here, window is here, now also it has become false. And so what is your answer? Neither one nor two. Choice for question number 94. Then coming to this 95. And only a few boxes are pens. Only some boxes are pens but not all. Only some boxes are pens but not all. And no red is pen. No intersection between red and a pen. And at the same time all these pencils are what? All pencils are pens. Now this is pen. Now these are pencils. All pencils are pens. Then first one, some boxes are pencil. Box is here, pencil is here. True or false? Some boxes are pencils is, some boxes are pencils. And pencil is here, box is here, that is false. And no red is pencil. No red is pencil, as of now it is definitely true. True అయింది కదా? No intersection between red and a pencil. Now to make this one false, I need to draw some red or pencils. Is it possible to draw like that? Now that means in order to make that possible, my red should be like this. Can I draw red like this? If I draw like this, the statement no pen is a red will become false. Hence alternate diagram cannot be drawn, this will be true forever. Hence what is your answer? Only 2 follows. Only 2, that is choice for question number 95. Then coming to question number 96 to 100. As of now we have done how many questions? 30 questions. Out of those 35, we are left to some 5 questions based on certain people. Then 96 to 100 ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి. Now in this, now 20 people are there and they are living in a building which has 10 floors and in each floor there are 2 persons. మరి ఇది చేస్తామా అన్సర్టైన్ చేస్తామా? ఎస్, ఇదే చేస్తారండి. ఫైన్. నౌ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ టూ, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ యువర్ ప్రాక్టీస్ అండ్ యువర్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్, యూ నీడ్ టు చూస్ దిస్ వన్. అయితే ఇదైనా మీరు కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా ఉంటే ఇది చేయండి. లేదు సార్ మేము అన్సర్టైన్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్ ఉంటే అది చేయండి. క్లియర్? అందుకని ఇది స్టార్ట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ మధ్యలో ఆఫీస్ దానికి వెళ్ళొద్దు, దాన్ని స్టార్ట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ దీనికి రావద్దు. అండ్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ టూ యూ నీడ్ టు చూజ్ ఓన్లీ వన్. డన్? దెన్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు దిస్ వన్. ఇది స్టార్ట్ చేసేద్దామా మరి? 96 to 100. What is information we have? And 10 floors are there. Now 10 floors, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. 10 floors are there and in each floor, how many flats are there? 2 flats. And in each floor, there are 2 flats and 1 person is staying in each of these flats. 20 persons are living in these 20 flats. సరిపోయింది కదా? 20 are living in these 20 flats. Then coming to condition number 1. Now this is flat number 1 and this is flat number 2. Then J is living west of P. Now J is living to the west of P. How many possibilities we have? Now J and P must be in the same flat and same floor. J is living to the west of P, but both are living on an odd number floor above the 5th floor. Above the 5th floor, odd number floor. How many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. Now J and P or J and P, 7 or 9. Done? And next one, above 5th floor, Q is living to the northwest of P. Q is living to the northwest of P, hence in this case Q must be here, northwest of. And in this case Q can be at any one of these 3 floors. First flat in 8th, 9th or 10th. And but both are not living on immediate floors. But as here, both are living on immediate floors, this case is ruled out. And both are living on immediate floors, 8th floor is ruled out, 9 or 10. Isn't it? Hence both are living on, but not on the same. Hence what are the possibilities we have? Chappan. Q ekkada undachchu, either on the 9th floor or on the 10th floor. Hence we got 2 possibilities. 2 possibilities unnai kada? As there are 2 possibilities here, then J and P, వస్తున్నా మళ్ళీ, J and P, and here again, now where should this Q? Q must be here. As of now we got 2 possibilities. Now Q is living to the northwest of P and living on an even number floor. Q is living on an even number floor, this case is also ruled out. Done? Now we have left with the only one. And 4 people are living between the floors of W and U. Now in between W and U, how many people are there? There are 4. Now 4 people are in between W and U and both are not living in the same flat. Both are not living in the same flat. there are 4 people in between W and U. That means there are 2 floors in between W and U. Ante kada? There are 2. Because in each of these floors there are exactly 2 people, and so 4 persons means there are 2 floors in between these 2. And 4 people are living between the floors of W and U. Both are not living in the same flat and living below the 5th floor. Now below the 5th floor means both these 2 persons in the 1st or the 4th floors. WRU and WRU. Ante kada? And one between these 2 persons living on the 1st to 4th floor, the other one in the 1st floor. And flat gurinchi ena cheppadu? W is living in the flat of P. Now W is living in the flat of P, not living. W is not living in the flat of P, and so W must be now ikkada unte P ikkada. Then now U, W and U. Then what is the other possibility we have for this one? And 4 people are living between the floors of W and U. Both are not living in the same flat and living below the 5th floor. W is not living in the flat of P and only. Now ikkada manaki 2 possibilities vastunayi kada. And what are the possibilities we have? The other possibility. Then in this, now J, this is P, now this is Q. Now if W is here, then U will be here. And there are 2 possibilities. U and W, there are 4 persons. These 2 persons are not living in the same flat. And next one, only one floor between X and O, both are not living immediate to PRU. X and O, PRU, and both are living in flat 200. Now these 2 persons are living in what? And both are living in flat 2. Now which 2 persons are living in flat 2? X and O, and these 2 are living in flat 2. X and O, they are living in flat 2. Now here also X and O are living in flat 2. X is living above O. X is living above O. O who is living to the east of R. O is to the east of R. Ikkada kuda O is to the east of R. R, O and X. And next one, S is living east of K. S is living east of K. S is to the east of K. K and S must be in the same flat. S is to the east of K and immediately above L. S is immediately above L, but living in an even numbered flat. Now S is living on an, and S is living east of K and living above L, but living in an even number flat and an odd numbered floor. Even numbered flat and odd numbered floor. Odd numbered floor, even number flat. That means S must be on a second flat. And S is second flat. That information is not required in general. And K, S is to the east of K, but obviously that must be on the second flat. And K, S and L. And this S is living on which one? Odd numbered flat. K and S are living on an odd numbered flat. Odd numbered floor. S is living east of K and immediately above L, living on an even number flat and not on an odd number floor. And this K and S are living on an odd numbered floor. And H is living southeast of T and T is southeast. South and east, southeast. And H is living southeast of T and both are living on an even numbered floors. But neither of them living on second and 8th floor. Now T and H, they are neither on the second nor on the 8th floor, but whereas on 4, 6 or 10. 4, 6 or 10 unde chance unda? 10 is not possible, isn't it? And 10 is not possible, hence this T must be on the 6th floor, 6 and 4. And T is on the 6th floor, T is here, and this would be H. Now in this case, T is here, and this is H. Is it possible here? Not possible in the second case. Now we have left with only the first case. And again, J and P అయిపోయింది కదా. X, O and R, we need to consider this one as well. And both are living on an even number of floors, but neither of them second or 8th. F is living to the west of Y. F and Y are together. F is to the west of Y అన్నారు. And living above N's floor. F and Y, these 2 persons are living above whom? Living above N's floor. No information about N as of now. M is living northeast to G. M is to the northeast to G. M is like this. And southeast to Z. M is to the southeast of Z. And southeast to Z. Southeast to Z like this. And there M is to the northeast and southeast of Z. And this is what the information Z and G must be in the first floor. And then, and ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం చెప్పండి. X is above this O. Now KS must be on an odd number floor. L is here. KS and L. Where can we have this KS and L? K and S odd number floor ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. 7 is not possible. Hence we can have either on the 9th floor or on the 2nd floor. Second కూడా పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంది కదా. KS and L. Then Y and K and L. S is living to the end immediately above L but living on an even number flat and not an odd number floor. Hence what is one possibility here? K, S and L. This is one such a possibility. K, S, L line. Then what is the next one we have? J and P. I pen. X, O and R. X, O and R, where can we have this X and O? X is above this O. Now only one floor between X and O or not. One floor between X and O. X and O must be on which one? And X and O must be on the 5th and the 3rd floor. Avuna kada? Now X is here, O is here, O is here, R is here. R, O, H, W, X they were done. And K, S, L were done. Then what is the other thing we have? F and Y. And F and Y must be together. Where can we have this F and Y? On the 2nd floor F and Y. This good అయిపోయింది. Then what else is left over here? Z, G, M and G. Z and G and M must be here. Where should this M? M must be at this place. If M is here, Z is here. Z is here. Then where should this G? మా G ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి. Now G can be either on the 5th floor or on the 1st floor. ఇక్కడైనా ఉండొచ్చు కదా. G and N. Then M is living northeast to G and southeast. Any other information regarding this? N గురించి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఎక్కడ ఉందండి? Last one. Now F is living to the west of Y and living above N's floor. F is above N's floor, hence N is here. Isn't it? As N is here, then tell me who is the person left over? G. G must be at this place. Clear now? And ఇంకా మిగిలిపోయింది ఎవరు చెప్పండి? Only one more person. Who is that person? V. And V must be on the 2nd floor of 10th floor. 2nd flat, 10th floor. Now 96 to 100. Write down this one. Once we have completed this, then we are left with one more. Uncertain 88 to 92. Then 88 to 92. Now there are some uncertain number of persons were there. Certain number of persons sitting in a row facing towards south. Now facing towards south is clearly given. As you are facing towards south, certain number of persons facing in a row facing towards south. And with equal distance, F sits 7th from one of the ends. F is 7th from one of the ends and A ends happen either from the left hand or at the right hand. Now F is 7th from one of the ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. F is here 7th from one of the ends. And what is the other possibility we have? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. F is 7th from one of the ends. Then at the same time, F is 7th from one of the ends and S sits 4th either to the left or to the right of F1. And S is 4th either to the left or to the right of F. S is 4th left or 4th right can be here. And again, and one more possibility, S can be here. Two possibilities. And here also there are two possibilities. Between S and F there must be exactly 3. And here again 1, 2, 3. There must be exactly 3 in between S and F. And there go. And S and F. And D sits 8th to the left of S. D is seated 8th to the left of S. Now in this one also D is 8th to the left of S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. D is 8th to the left of S. Isn't it? And here also we are having two different possibilities. Ikkada S unte this will be D. Ikkada S unte this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then D will be here. Or if S is here, D will be somewhere here. Then D sits 8th to the left of S. N sits south to the right of F1. N is south to the right of F. This is a definite information. N is south to the right of F. And next one, south to the N is not an immediate neighbor of S. And who is not an immediate neighbor of S? N is not an immediate neighbor of S. S cannot be here. Here also S cannot be here. As S cannot be here, what is the only possibility we have? S must be at this place. To the left hand side of F. And F is to the left hand side of S and S is here. And if S is here, in the mundi, and D sits 8th to the left of, D sits 8th to the left of S. D is 8th to the left of S, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now D is at this place. D is 8th to the left of S. Now in this one, D is 8th to the left of S. Where can I have this one? S is here. 8th to the left of S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 8th to the left of F. N sits third to the right. And D sits 8th to the left of S. ఉంది కదా ఇక్కడ. F sits 7th from one of the extrements of the row. ఇక్కడ మనకి F is at one of the extrements of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ఇక్కడైతే valid. Now in this case, F is at one of the extrements of the row, 7th. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, it is not 7. Hence this case is ruled out. Done? Hence we have left with only one case here. Then next one. And G sits, D sits 8th to the left of S, N sits third to the right of F, third to the right and is not an immediate neighbor of F. G sits adjacent to D. Now G and D are adjacent to each other. As G and D are adjacent to each other, G can be either to the left hand side or to the right hand side of this person. And K sits to the immediate left of G. K is to the immediate left of G, hence G cannot be at this place. And K is to the immediate left of G, K is here. Now G is at this place. K is to the immediate left of G. G who sits 5th to the right of A. Now the G is 5th to the right of A. Hence, where should this A here? A is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G sits 5th to the right of A. And at the same time, and number of persons sitting between D and A same as F and H. D and A there are 5 persons, F and H we need to have 5 persons. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, H can be here. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, H can be here. 2 possibilities for this F and H. H who does not sit to the left of S. That means H cannot be at this place and so H must be at the beginning of this one. Then first person in the row. And M sits exactly between F and A. M is exactly between F as well as A. Now we need to find the total number of persons here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Isn't it? Now how many persons were there? 17. 17 means the 9th position. Who is at the 9th position here? 9th position. M sits exactly between S and A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now who is that person? M. M is exactly between. It also, M is exactly between F and A. Number of persons sits to the left of M. Left of M is 1 lesser than the number of persons to the right of S. And right hand side of S, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And left hand side to this M, we need to have only 9 people. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is valid or not? Now this is the final arrangement we have. And according to this one, what is the first question? Question number 88. And total, how many persons are sitting in the row? Total 25. Total 25 persons were there, choice 4. And 89, what is the position of N with respect to M? N with respect to M, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now 12 to the right, that is choice 3. And 90th, if R is exactly in the middle of the row, where is this R? R is exactly in the middle of the row. No. Middle of the row means exactly at the 13. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now who is this person? R. R is exactly at the middle of the row. What is the position of G with respect to R? G with respect to R, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th to the left. Now 7th to the left and it is given in choice for question number 90. And 91, 4 out of the following. 4 out of the following means odd one out, N and F. Now N and F, there are 2 persons. S and M, how many persons are there? 4 persons. And M and K, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 persons. S and M 4, M and K 4, K and A, there are only 3. Hence, we cannot get the answer with the help of the number of persons in between. Then, N and F. F is to the left of N, and M is to the left of S, and K is to the left of M, and A is to the left of K, and G is to the left of D, and G is to the left of D, except D and G. And in the remaining persons, they were not together, but as in choice for D and G, they are seated together. Done? choice 5. How many persons are in between D and N? Now in between D and N, tell me how many are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so 14, that is choice 2, question number 92. Done?